What's up, everyone? So, real quick, I wanted to talk about custom programming and whether or not it's worth your time. Obviously, this is ultimately dependent upon the kind of coach that you're going to select. Um, but, yeah. Why would you want custom programming? Well, if you're a person who just wants to stay in shape, likes to do some active, you know, things, play some sports, or maybe just kind of work out in general, I guess, then custom programming is probably not for you. Custom programming is for people who have a goal and who need some help reaching that goal or want to reach that goal as fast as possible. Those are the people that are going to benefit most from custom programming. Um, Now, what is custom programming? Well, custom programming is when you take into account someone's training history, someone's schedule, someone's goals, their current abilities, the equipment they have access to, and a lot of other stuff that will affect their training. So, with all these factors in mind, you can create a program that fits your schedule, that will be difficult enough for your current abilities, but not too difficult and not too easy. You'll utilize the equipment that you have available. So if you don't have a particular piece of training equipment, then that won't be in your custom program. You won't need to go buy anything. You'll just get the most out of all the things that you have available to you. And most of all, the most important thing, the greatest benefit from custom programming is that it will save you a lot of time. So if you're trying to get to the grocery store and you don't have uh, Apple Maps or something, you know the general direction and you go. You might get a little bit lost along the way, and maybe it takes you like 30 minutes to get there. Whereas if you have a map, it's going to take you like 10 minutes to get there. So it saves you a lot of time uh, when you have someone giving you a map as opposed to just trying to figure it out yourself. Now, there's nothing wrong with figuring things out yourself, especially if that's just the route that you want to go, because there are some people who just don't. They want to have their own journey. They want to enjoy their own figuring things out, and I get that because I was one of those people as well. Um, I really like figuring things out, but um, having some coaches and people teach me along the way just really expedited my progress, and I found that to be a lot more enjoyable than just figuring things out on my own. Um, I'm in this to make gains and to have fun while doing it, not just, try a million different methods and see what works. Um, yeah, that is going to be probably the biggest benefit of having custom programming is just the direction that it gives you and all that stuff. Another benefit would be weaknesses. So let's say that someone has wants to be able to do a one-arm chin-up, and they're a power lifter, so they do a lot of rows, a lot of deadlifts, maybe some weighted pull-up work. Um, they want to get a one arm chin up. And then you have another person who's like a body weight only dude, does a lot of like one arm chin up progressions, a lot of regular pull ups, a lot of muscle ups, and front lever work. So both of these two people would need different stimulus to get to the one arm chin up. So for the body weight guy, a lot of body weight movements don't hit the mid back as much as some weighted movements would, like rows. So personally, I would have that person do some more rows. And the powerlifter person needs to do more one arm chin up specific work because they have like a strong back in general, but they don't have the movement pattern in them and that specific strength. So again, that would be one of the benefits of custom programming is someone being able to identify your weaknesses and have you work on them so you can get a lot stronger, a lot faster. Um, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Those are the benefits of custom programming. Obviously, the cons of custom programming would be it costs money, um, and you don't get to pick your own workouts. So if those two things are more important, then don't do custom programming. But if you want to save time, get a lot stronger a lot faster, and I guess those are really the only two like benefits, then yeah, then do some custom programming. Um, on that note, until January 1st, midnight, I'm offering half off my custom programming. So, we would have a Skype consultation. We would talk about your goals, your schedule, all that stuff that I mentioned that would affect your training. And just for $75, normally it's $150, but until January 1st, it's going to be just $75. I'm offering that custom training. So, yeah, hit me up. I've got my email in the link down below. I'm sorry, in the description down below, and my Instagram as well. You can message me via either one. So let me know what you guys think of this video, and yeah, that's it. Peace.